Good morning everyone. I'm Rahul and I welcome you all to this amazing lesson on spoken English. Well, the purpose of making this video is to help you to overcome some of the most common problems which people face when they are learning to speak in English. We will look today at how you can become a more fluent speaker of English and the skills you need for effective communication. Today we will talk about confidence. Because lots of my students, they ask me how to develop confidence and stop hesitating. So this video will be a great help to them. Confidence is a very crucial element in learning to speak a language. Yes, many learners worry that they're going to make a mistake or the people who are listening will never understand them. Let us see. How can you learn to relax when you want to speak English? First, look at this piece of real English. Let's check the speech given by tennis legend Roger Federer after winning 2019 Miami Open. I don't know whether you have listened to his speech or not. It's available on YouTube, you can watch it. So I'm reading his dialogues what he delivered on that day. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I mean it. It's been a super long journey for me. Here I got the wild card back here 99. And made my first final here back in 2002 against Andre Agassi. So you can easily see here that in his 4-minute speech, he used sounds such as several times and repeated some words and phrases like it's been long, a super long journey. So what we learned from here, guys, when you try to write down a spoken interview, you will notice that many of the sentences are not grammatically correct. And the speaker repeats the words and gives himself time to think about what he's saying next. He is also using fillers like air, which are not words but noises, through which he gives himself more time to think. Although the grammar in this extract is not always correct, guys, but still we can understand Roger Federer's message. So the key point is, if the message is given confidently, the listener won't worry about any mistake. That's what we use in our live classrooms as well at Grandmasters. We invite students to come in the front and share their views without judging and evaluating them. And rest of the students acknowledge them when they go back without pointing out their mistakes and laughing on them. It builds their confidence level. The next question that arises in a lot of students' mind that how can we sound more confident? The first step is to practice. Yes, guys, the more often you speak, the easier it becomes. Try to think of people you can talk to in English or places in your town where English is spoken a lot. You need to put yourself in a position where you need to speak. You can join our Grandmasters book reading club, which happens every Sunday 3 to 6. We read 2.5 hours continuously, and after that we share our views in last half an hour in English. By this way we are able to communicate well in English, and we listen to others also how they are communicating. Now the second part, do not study grammar. Yes, you heard it correct. Well, this route might sound a little bit strange to a lot of individuals, but yes, it's a fact that it's the most important rule you need to follow. Guys, if you want to pass an examination, then you must study grammar. But if you want to be fluent in English, then learning English without grammar will help you. If you will always think about the rules while speaking, you will never sound naturally, like most of the native English speakers do. Well, many of my friends know more details of English grammar than I do, but they can only make few good English sentences. I have lots of friends too who can speak wonderful English, but they barely know grammar rules in detail. So in short, guys, don't confuse yourself by studying grammar. Instead, learn and study English phrases. Many of the students learn a lot of vocabulary and still struggle. They can't put them into words, into sentences. It amazes me. Lots of my students know many words, but they still struggle to create a correct sentence. So let's take an example. I always share in my classrooms also, and I share with the parents also who enroll their kids in my language classrooms. When a British child learns English as a language, he or she learns the words and phrases together. Likewise, you need to learn words and phrases together, guys. So don't spend hours and hours in learning vocabulary words and grammar rules. You need to work on phrases. Right. The next step is relax and think about the message. To be confident, you need to relax yourself. It's easy to become nervous if you are only focusing on grammar rules when you are speaking. But as you see from Roger Federer's interview, what you want to say is usually more important than how you say it. The key to relaxing when you are speaking is to talk about something which you find really interesting. So in our Grandmasters classrooms also, we invite students, we give them certain topics, we give them some very common topics that they can easily speak on. So by this way, they gain confidence in them. Next step is, speaking is easier when you have something to say and you are always enjoying the conversation. So enjoy the conversation, it is the key element. So we never give students those kind of topics which they are unaware about. I don't give them euthanasia. I don't tell them to speak on corporal punishment, capital punishment, and something like juvenile delinquency unless they know about it. So I give them some basic, very fundamental topics to them so they can easily speak on. The last point, rehearse what you want to say. I always do that. If you are very nervous, try to practice saying what you want to say to yourself a few times. You can stand in front of the mirror. That is a very common exercise most of the English or language instructors they tell. Or you can do it in front of your family members. Or sometimes you can do in front of your friends as well, if they're not bullying you. Planning and rehearsal can make you speak more confident, guys. So let's use all these tips to improve your confidence. I hope you will certainly improve your confidence level as I did. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in my next video in which I will share how to improve your fluency and grammar. So wish you a very good luck. Take care. Thank you.